episode of Afro Scientific Spirituality. My name is Remensife West, reaching you live and direct from the heart of Africa. If this is your first time watching me on this channel, you are highly welcome. This is a place where we separate the facts from the fiction, the science from the superstitions, and the concepts from the misconceptions about African spirituality. Today, I'll be talking about 7 ways to purify your bloodline, your family line. This is how to change or reinvent or recreate or rearrange your family bloodline to make it very powerful and to create a lasting legacy by removing contaminants and by living a life that we create that kind of legacy and position that you want for yourself. This purification of the bloodline is very necessary due to the fact that most of us from Africa, due to the proliferation of Christianity, Islam, and all sort of Western ideologies, dangerous ideologies that are not designed for us or were created to destroy us. We accepted those ideologies and they have contaminated us and poisoned us. And apparently, many of them have made us to be poor. That's why a lot of African people are poor today. They are suffering today. It's because their bloodline has been polluted. If you look at Africa today, you see that this is a continent where you trace the history, was the cradle of civilization, the cradle of the origin of science and technology, philosophy, logic, spirituality, and everything about life today came from Africa. But you'll be wondering, how come these great people are nowhere to be found in the current scheme of things? They just seems to not be able to organize themselves to create anything useful for themselves. This is a major problem. And this is due to the fact that our bloodline, majority of the royal bloodlines in Africa, have been contaminated and poisoned by religion. Religion is the aim is to create division and disunity. As a result of that, ignorance will thrive, and this will pollute your bloodline. And we have many families today that are so-called Christian families. Many of us were born into Christianity, and this did a number on us. This really went far. This philosophy of Christianity is a poisonous philosophy that is designed to pollute, contaminate, and destroy your bloodline. It is like a virus. So in this very video, I want to talk about how we can remedy this situation, okay? How we can be able to solve it. Those of us that are coming out into our awakening or people that are coming into consciousness, when you see you have identified the problem, how do you solve this problem? This is the things that I want to talk about today. And we can solve these problems. So I have laid 7 things that will help you. The first thing you will need to do is that if you come from a religious home, this extremist religion that they believe every word in that Bible, you have that mentality. This kind of mentality will pollute your spirituality, will pollute your consciousness. This love your enemies mentality and give all your money to God, including your widow's mites, your last kobo, your last cent. Give it away that if you are giving money to church, you are building a lasting legacy, or you are building a paradise or mansions in heaven. This is the way they say that the more money you give to the church, the more your mansion will be big in heaven. This is a scam. They used to tell us that time in Christianity, in the Catholic Church, to give it all to Jesus and in return all your sorrows into joy. Give it all to Jesus. So the more money you give, the more your mansion will be big and big and big. All these are stories. These stories are designed to poison you, poison your bloodline. When you see people giving their ancestral land, giving all they have, their houses, their cows, their products, their farm produce, even their children to religion. All these things will make you poor. It will make you poor. And when you are poor, you are powerless. When you are poor, you are vulnerable. When you are poor, the next thing is death is waiting for you. Everybody will start pushing you around. People will be stepping on you. You have no capacity. You have no value. There is no virtue in poverty. Okay, so this kind of any religious mentality ideology that is designed to be taking things, your substance, from you, that philosophy is a dangerous philosophy. It's an evil philosophy. So you cannot purify your bloodline by following doctrines or philosophies that is designed to make you a poor person. Okay, this is not a good thing. First thing you need to do is that when you identify this kind of philosophies, you need to stop practicing them. You need to stop practicing them. You need to recalibrate and reorganize yourself. And the first thing you need to do, you need to stop going to those kind of places. And you need to cut off all relations and people that are having that kind of mentality. When you are in Africa, there is this thing that you see that we have some family members that are just there. These people never seems to be able to find a way to live for themselves or to do things by themselves. They kind of are depending on you. They want to attach themselves to you so that you can be carrying their problems on your heads. We have this kind of situation in Africa, especially in Nigeria, a lot, where you will see some pattern of your relations or some portions. There seems to be struggling in poverty. They are swimming inside, literally bathing inside. This is not because they cannot do things, but because of the mentality, the ideology that they believe in. The Christian ideology that poverty is a virtue. And these people will not see you that is enterprising. They will see you as a destiny helper. These people never think of themselves become in destiny helper to other people. They are always out there looking for destiny helpers. When they go to their church, they'll be praying, God, give me destiny helper, give me destiny helper. What they are asking God to give them is victims. People like you that are living your life, planning your life well. You will see these vampires in the name of blood relations or distant relations coming to carry their problem to put on your heads. And what will happen when you allow these people to come to your head? They will start draining you. Money that you're supposed to keep for your future, money that you're supposed to invest in your business, money that you're supposed to use to live your life. You will now have to be spending it, giving it to these people to help them. And these people, they are nothing like they are just parasites and leash. And most of the time, these people are very, very religious people. They go to church every Sunday. They claim that their God is a mighty God, but yet their God is always nowhere to be found. It is you that will be pushing all their problems on. If you carry all these people's problems, they will weigh you down and then you will fall down. And when you are weak, you don't have any more money. They will start insulting you and they will run away from you or they will even kill you. So when you identify these family members, family relations, whether they are your brother, your sister, your cousin, aunts, as far as they have this poverty mentality that is orchestrated by their religious indoctrination, you cannot work well with these people because they don't reason like normal people. They are slaves, and many of them are winches and wizards. They can do nothing. Their life is designed to create only evil. They cannot contribute any positive thing to this life as they have. So what they do is destruction. So these family relations that we claim that they are living a Christian life, that is why they are poor. So they will come to you for you to help them, give them food, give them shelter, try to get a job, but use your money to be spending on them so that they can become better people. But meanwhile, they never become better people. They are just there to drain your resources. It's only in Nigeria that you see a woman that has been a prostitute all her life, a roadside prostitute jumping from trailer to trailer. You will find out that when this woman is now 50 years old, 60 years, no more men is coming to her. She will now become a very, very good Christian. This woman will now be going to church every Sunday. When you were young, going to different bed of different men, you were not a Christian. How come now that you are 50 years, you have now discovered God? Now you want to become a choir master. You want to be advising people after you have wasted all your life in poverty and stupidity. You're going to see people that have committed crimes, evil people that have been totally useless, drunkards, drug addicts. When market on the fall president, they'll come run enter church, say they don't repent. No, these people have not repent. What happened is that they do not have means to continue living that uh, loquacious or useless lifestyle. So they now are looking for a way to survive. So that we go to one church, pretend to be good people, claiming that they have repented, they have discovered Jesus Christ, and then they'll be committing evil from there. Then from there, these people will want to find who they can attach themselves to start siphoning uh, your life force, your money, your energy, your resources. They want to come and steal it from you. They have nothing good to offer you. Anybody that is coming, any relation that is not adding value to your life, and they are bringing Christianity to you, that person is a witch and a wizard. If you want to purify your bloodline, you must cut that people off, that person. You must cut them off with extreme prejudice. Okay? You should allow their gods to help them. When they come to you with their problems, tell them they should go to Jesus and their church members to help them. Okay? You will see that these people, they never go to the church, but they claim that their church is powerful. Jesus never come for them, never come true for them in anything. But they want to be around you, want to pretend to be good, to be stealing your properties, stealing your food, shopping from you, taking your money until you are done. And then they will be the first to laugh. Many times when you help these people, they become like spies, telling your secrets to everybody. I have experienced this kind of evil people in my family, so I know them. They are just witches and wizards. You see some people whereby your dad or your parents were helping them until your parents died. Now you are the one helping them, and this person is above 50, 60 years. He's still bringing their problems to you that is older than you. Those kind of people, they will draw you down. You have to cut them off from your bloodline. There are some people that are there in your family line. They call themselves uncles, aunties. They are friends of your dad's. And when your dad was alive, or your mom was their helper. Then your parents, they have died too. They still want you as a child to continue helping them. These are the kind of people, these people, they are the ones that killed your parents with their too much problems. And now they want to eat their problems on you. So when you come across this kind of situation, please do not help these people. Anybody that, if you see an uncle, auntie that is way older than you, and your parents used to help them, and now your parents are dead, and they still want you to be helping them, please do not help such people. Okay, they are the ones that killed your parents. Because their problem now, they will heap it on your head. They are just there to steal. I'm telling you the truth. So this kind of relations that are problem bringers, that are liabilities, if you want to purify your bloodline, they need to go. There is no argument, there is no negotiation. They must go. You must cut them off. Okay, if you don't cut them off, those the same evil things will stay attached to you. And it will attach to you, and it will cause you problem in this lifetime. These people will block good things from coming to you. They will block more opportunities from coming to your life. They will block you from reaching further in life. So they must go. Except you don't want to aspire in life. This is a very important thing. This will help you purify your bloodline of all the evil people that have been hanging around your parents, poisoning you, your parents, and that they want to continue poisoning you. You must chase them away with their problems. Very, very important. A lot of people have made this mistake in Africa and they are regretting it. Number two, you must cut off negative spiritual practices. I have said this. If your parents used to be Christian or Muslim, they carry this religiosity on their heads. You must not carry that religiosity on your head. If you want to purify your bloodline, you need to practice positive spiritual systems, your African spirituality, organic, authentic African spirituality. You must go back to it. This will protect you from evil people. It will protect you from vampires in the church, vampires in the society, vampires in your family line. It will protect you from evil people. It will make you focus on building your life because it will give you that practical understanding of life. Okay, so you don't uh, relegate your problems to a third party. You do not wait for Jesus to come and solve your problem, or you do not believe in a miracle helper or a destiny helper. That you just become lazy, hoping that everybody is a potential helper to you. This is why many people abuse themselves every day. They allow people to abuse them, saying you don't know tomorrow. Me, I know my tomorrow. I always tell people that if you see anyhow, you do anyhow today, you will see anyhow. Because I'm not going to put myself for granted, allow myself to receive insults because I'm looking for who to help me. You should not think like this. Anybody that is looking for destiny helper always becomes slaves. Okay, these are the people that pastors use to sweep church. These are the people that work for free in the church. They become ushers, they become cleaners, they become door openers, they become waiters. All these are the kind of people that are looking for destiny helpers. They become slaves. You must not think like this. You must take your spiritual responsibility into your own house. So you must practice spirituality that must liberate you, empower you, and educate you, inform you. So Christianity is a no-no. All this Eastern philosophy of Buddhism, Hinduism, those ones will not save you either. Okay, running away from your spiritual organic spiritual connections will not save you. You must focus and you must make a difference by doing the right thing. This is what will purify your bloodline. It will purify your bloodline of these evil spirits that we take in from other parts of the world. When you're giving your energy to Hinduism, to Buddha, to everybody except your own self, you are polluting your bloodline. Is this the legacy you want to pass to your children? Telling them that the other races are more powerful than you, that the white man came to save you, that you are nothing and you are man to nothing, that all your righteousness are filthy rags, that their God is a jealous God. Is this the kind of this is abuse, child abuse, threatening, telling your children that they will go to hell if they don't do what their God says. All these are child abuse. Is that the legacy, the spiritual legacy you want to pass on to your children? These are things that will pollute your spirits. It will pollute your children. It will pollute your bloodline. So negative spiritual practices, you must cut it off. You must cut it off. Very, very important. Another thing again, number 3, you must cut off customs and traditions that are detrimental to your growth. Any kind of traditions that that is making you to be stupid, you must cut them off. Any tradition that people you don't understand how it is. There are some archaic traditions in some African uh, tribes. You need to know them. When you hear them, if it resonates with you, it's a good thing, you do it. If it's not a good thing, you change your mind. There are some traditions that need to go. Traditions change. We humans that create all these things, we create our divinities, our deities, and our traditions and customs. If a tradition is holding somebody back from progressing in life, you need to change those traditions and those customs. Okay. For instance, there are some people that they say they are born into curse, they are Osu and this and that and that. If you this is in Igbo, if you believe you are Osu, yeah, that you are cursed, you cannot do anything good in life, it will follow you. All those kind of low mentality thing, you need to change it. Anybody that say that your bloodline they cannot do certain things, cannot achieve certain things, are not supposed to do certain things, you must say no to them. You must say no to them. Don't allow anybody to limit you, to limit your capacity, to limit your prosperity. Do not allow anybody to limit it. So those kind of things that are limiting ideologies, they need to go. Okay, this will help to purify your bloodline. Okay, this is what we must do as we are living in this present day. There are many things that we can do to change, to create a lasting legacy. Then number 4, you can also purify your bloodline by marrying into a good family. This is very, very important. Very, very. In the essence of marriage in Africa, when you're getting married to somebody, you don't just marry an individual. You marry the family, you become part of the family. And whatever thing that is affecting that family will naturally affect you. Their success will become your success. Their struggles will become your struggle. Their problems will become your problems too. So before you get married in Africa or in any part of the world, it is good to do a little background research on the family of the person you are going to. There are some families in Nigeria that have issues whereby you see a family, everybody is poor, everybody seems to be struggling, they are having difficulties in life. If you go and marry into that kind of family, it is only natural that you may become like them. You will see some family that have hereditary illnesses, people doesn't last, or they have particular shortcomings, or they have bad character, or maybe they lie too much, or they are promiscuous people, or they are thieves, or they have this spirit of prostitution in them. If you go and marry into that kind of family, it will affect you, it will affect your bloodline, it will pollute your bloodline. Okay, this is very very important. Marriage is a major way to help you to purify your bloodline. It is good to marry into a good family whereby people have good character, whereby I will say at least the people that they try. People are not struggling, they are not suffering, they don't have bad character, and they are not into this religious idiocy, this religious stupidity. They don't carry religion for heads. And when you marry into that kind of family, there's a high chance of you uh, changing things for your children and purifying that bloodline because you will start answering that name of that family or the quality of the characteristics will also bear on you too. So it's good to be in a place where people are prosperous than in a place where people are suffering, people are biting, backstabbing each other. There are some places that some men will marry into a family, the whole family will just bring their problems into the head of the man. Before you see papa, mama relation, everybody is now coming to stay inside your house because you married their daughter. You have to be feeding the full family, and maybe the man doesn't have enough money. Instead of saving money for his future, he's using the money to not feed family of the woman, or the woman is now using her money to feed the family of the man. When you marry into some families, you become like you marry into prison. They will not be asking for things. They want cars, they want house, they want this, they want all the lazy in-laws will not come to you for pack all their problems to you. This is a major, major problem. It will pollute your bloodline. When everybody starts bringing their problems to you, you cannot stand in life anymore. At the end of the day, you become poor like them. You become struggling like them as well. When you start struggling, you cannot live your life, you cannot fulfill your destiny anymore. And this is generally not a good thing. Okay. So, marriage is a very, very important way to purify your bloodline. Before you get married, don't just focus on the individual, don't just focus on look at the family, study the family. If there is progress there, if there is successful people there, if there is happy people there, the characteristics, try to find all these things. It will help you a lot in the future. If you do this, you will thank me later. Okay. So that is number 4 for you. Then number 5, you have to purify your bloodline by changing any kind of habits that is not good. For instance, some families that have this habit of smoking or drinking or doing things that is wasteful, gambling. If you want to purify your bloodline, you know your family have this problem, you need to find a way to stop it. There are some families where everybody is a gambler. I have seen those kind of people. Mama is the gamble, papa the gamble, pikin, everybody is a gambler. Everybody is doing the same thing. Some families, everybody is a drunkard, everybody is a smoker. You need to, if you want to change, you must stop all this kind of character. You must be different. You must stop it. You have to purify your bloodline by don't doing those things, those negative things. You must change it, and you need to create a good name for yourself. Let people see you as somebody that is a beacon of hope and a problem solver. So let people see you as an asset rather than a liability. This will help you to have a good name in the society. When people say, yes, I know that person, this person is a man of principle and is well to do. I know his character. People, when people see this, they talk good of you. You have been able to already do this, create this, purify that bloodline. That you now create a very powerful brand, like a successful brand that people want to get involved with, people want to attach themselves to. Create a brand name for yourself by having a good name. They say a good name is better than money, better than riches. This good name will create a lasting legacy for your children. There are many people in the world today, when we mention their name, it's because they're there to make a difference. They created a good name for themselves. People like Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Michael Jackson, the people I call their names every day. Great people, Nelson Mandela, Theophilus Benga, Kwame Nkrumah. How did these people have this? Why do we call the names of these people? Because they were able to create a good name for themselves by setting a principle, very high standards with their mission and vision. So you see nowadays, everybody wants to be associated with those names. When you see politicians, before one or two things that we quote from Martin Luther King, they'll be quoting the comments of these great men because they want to identify or associate themselves with the good qualities of these men. Somebody created that name by their lifestyle, by writing their own chapters. You too can do the same thing. There are families we know in the world today whereby when people mention the name, only the name alone open doors. The name alone solve problems. When you hear the name of that person, for instance, in America, when you hear the name John F. Kennedy, you know that that family, that man created a good legacy for his family. So the name now is now a brand name. You can do the same thing as well. In Nigeria, we have some good people like that. When they mention their names, doors open, everybody uh, clap. Say, yes, this person is a good person. You can purify your bloodline by living with principle that people will see to say, yes, this man is a good person. I want to identify with him. I know him. I am proud of him. You can purify your bloodline like this by just changing your character. Okay, there are people that we know for their character. This person is incorruptible. When you mention the name, they say this person is like this. It's good for people to know you for something, for good things, not for bad things. So this will purify your bloodline. Tomorrow, when people hear the name of you have gone, your children will carry this name, this good name, into the world, and it will open doors for them. It will bring prosperity to them. It will bring happiness to them. And the good thing is that we can do that with our lifestyle. We can do that by creating a good legacy, good habits. Do not lie, do not cheat. Become a person of principle so that people can know you for something good. This will help you to purify your bloodline. Okay, we can do this very, very easily. And number six, you can create a lasting legacy by also giving people the right orientation. This is very, very important. Okay, they say if you are the only rich man in your village, you have failed in life. If you are the only man that have a car in your village or you have failed, you must give people good orientation so that they can become like you. They can be able to replicate your success. So it's important that you have to mentor people, teach people the right things, or get people, teach them, give them the good orientation. You must involve or try to involve in the lives of youth, people, try to give them a positive example to follow. You have to become a role model for them because nowadays we have very poor role models in society. When you look at a place like America, who are the role models? Most of them are our artists that have very bad characters. Some of these are our musicians, they are drug addicts. Some of them are perverts. Some of them do different things. So you don't want your children looking up to criminals as role models. So you have to become a positive role model because they see you every day. They don't see those people every day. And anything you can do to make this world a better place, you should do it by promoting positive virtues, uh, doing the work of helping, assisting to bring happiness, harmony, unity, love, prosperity, or organization. So you need to support good cause, and you need to condemn evil, condemn bad things in society, condemn unwholesome behaviors. This is what we need to do. All these things will help us to purify our bloodline and create a lasting legacy so that people will want to follow our footsteps. Okay, because the work we are doing we go in vain if we don't have people that we continue. Okay, all those good things we are trying to do or you are trying to do will not work well without people taking off from where you started. So you must teach people, you must mentor people, you must push people in the same light, you must pass the torch to the next generation. So you must make sure that anything you are doing, you have to find way to mentor people and focus on making serving yourself as a good example to others. This is a very powerful way to purify your bloodline. So your children, you must give them the right orientation. The right orientation when it comes to religion, they need to know what is true and what not is true. Because if you give these children over to other people, they will take them back to Christianity and put them in the plantation. So you must protect them. Any evil religion that is coming to poison them with Christianity, you must stop it. Anybody coming to preach for your children, to poison your children's mind with evil or foreign ideologies that are dangerous, you must kick against this. Your children need to see you as somebody that is actually doing the work that stand for them. So you must not tolerate people coming to preach for your children, especially Jehovah Witness. Jehovah Witness, you will see them preaching to 4 years old children, telling them that what their parents are doing is bad, that their parents will go to hellfire. Anybody coming to preach for your children or trying to take your children to church, you must not allow any relative that is wanting to take your children to church. That relation is your enemy. That relation is trying to poison you. It's trying to cut off your legacy. You must not allow anybody to come and poison your children with other ideologies that will make them inferior, that will make them hate themselves. You must not do this. So you must protect them. You must mentor and raise them, create foundations, create whatever you want to create to nurture people, especially the young people. The things that we learn late, you need to teach them early so that they can be better prepared. Okay. Then number 7, the last one, but not the least, so, but the last one for this video, you must enjoy yourself while doing this. You must enjoy life. Life is meant for enjoyment. It's not all about all seriousness. So you must find a way to flex, relax, unwind, and just live your life quite naturally. Spirituality is a way of life, okay? It's not a religion. Then one thing you must do, number 7, you must try to create a heritage. Try to leave something behind for your children. Okay, leave properties, money, anything. You cannot just come to this life and squander everything and just die. Your children get nothing from you. This is not a good thing. Okay, if you want your children to have a fighting chance to stay ahead in life, create wealth for them. That's something that when you die, they can use it to start from there to add more to it. So keep properties that you will pass on to them. It is very, very important. I'm not saying you should go and steal other people's property to give to them the way some people do. At least get some heritage. That's something that depends on your capacity. Okay, not everybody can do this. Depend on your capacity, but try to leave something behind for the next generation before you cross over. If it's a house or money in the bank, life insurance policy, create a lasting legacy. Give them an heritage. This heritage you leave for your children will enable them to continue in your legacy, and they will also have the mind to leave more things or greater things for the next generation. You need to give them the orientation that come. This is my heritage. You must not give it to church, because many people that they leave heritage for the church have deceived them to give. They go and give the land to church because they want to go heaven, and then they become poor. That is why you must give your children proper orientation. Very, very important. They must not give their ancestral land to go and dash it to church. One pastor will just come and deceive them that is helping them to go to heaven, that they should give the family land to church. If they give it to church, all their problem will solve. They have used this thing to steal many people's land in Africa. This is a scam that they run, whereby you see people Your family land that have been there for over 1,000 years, 6, 7, 8 generations. Somebody will go and give it to another stranger that you are giving it to one stupid God. So you have to warn your children carefully. So because if they give that heritage away, they will become poor people. Okay. So whatever you are leaving for them is for them to hard onto it and leave for the next generation, not to come and squander. So they must know this, and this will help you in case you are reincarnating again. Most times we reincarnate into our bloodline, you reincarnate in your bloodline. So you yourself that is doing all these things, you will come back through that family. So when you come back, you will be born into wealth. If you give good orientation to your children, they are going to add more value or more properties to the ones you leave for them if they know how to invest properly. So when you are coming to this life again, you are going to be born into affluence, which is a good thing. It's better to be born into affluence than to start with a very difficult background. Some of us, our background are not so like that. So, but if you born into wealth, now good thing in a way. So give good orientation, good legacy to your children so that if they come back to the family again, if he born you into money, so you start enjoying immediately, you come. So you must give good orientation. Try to leave generational wealth for your children. Okay, this is a very good thing, very, very important thing. This way you get to purify your bloodline of poverty. You get to purify your bloodline of hardship, of lack. Okay, so prepare your mind like this. If you do these 7 things that I said in this video, you will purify your bloodline. In this lifetime, you have already completed the work of purifying your bloodline, cutting off all evil people, all evil relations, cut them off, cutting off all negative spiritual practice, all negative traditions, marry into a good family, or cutting off bad habits, making yourself positive role model. Let your yes be your yes. Let your no be your no. This kind of legacy. Uh-huh. Mentoring, raising people, young people, giving them the right orientation, and being yourself and leaving heritage, generational wealth for your children. You have purified your bloodline. Very, very easy things to do. It is not rocket science. Okay, look at the life of a lot of rich people today. This is exactly how they make it. Okay, somebody will start it. So you may be the one you to start it in your family. Okay, if nobody can do this, you start it, create this lasting legacy, and the sky is your stepping stone. Okay, so these are the 7 ways that we can purify our bloodline in this lifetime. So I hope that somebody will get this message and that we do the needful. And this is a win-win situation for everybody. This life is not just for you alone. You are part of nature. The tree doesn't bear fruits for itself to eat. The river doesn't create water for itself to drink. Other people will drink that river. Okay, the farm, the herds doesn't create products for them to eat himself. The sun doesn't shine for himself, it shines for other people. You yourself need to live your life to bring happiness and joy to other people as well. Nature is a give and take thing. So how are you living your life? Are you only giving and you need to find a way to replenish yourself? You need to plan your life. Where they say if you not plan your life, life will plan you. So arrange your life where anything that is blocking or cutting progress from coming to you, you need to cut it at. Any tree when they bear fruit, you need to cut them off. Any relative, especially family relative, they say now no man the key man. Any relative that is draining your resources, you need to cut them off. Any religious ideology, spiritual ideology that is draining your resources, they need to go. Okay. So you need to change your life. Or if you marry into a family that is holding you back, you may need to divorce for that family. Okay. Marriage is not a death sentence. Okay. It can be a mistake, but a mistake can always be corrected. So please identify all the factors, outline your family. What is the problem that is affecting your family, and try to see how you can solve all these problems. Okay, your life is your ultimate responsibility, your prosperity, everything in life is your responsibility. You cannot sublet or subcontract it to a third party. So you are here to make decisions for your life. So I hope that we all make the right decisions that we bring us to speed or put us in touch with reality so that we can make the necessary transformation and change that we want to see. So this is what I have to say today on this video. Questions and comments are welcome. Please like and share the video. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell close to the subscribe button so that you'll be the first to get my videos as soon as I release it. Then, of course, if you have not gotten my book, you know, say I will talk about this one. This book is a very good book for people that want to make contact with the ancient Kemetic Egyptian deities, spirits. This book is a guidebook that will help you. The rituals in this book are very, very powerful rites that will bring these deities into your consciousness, into your life, into your reality. And they can be able to help you with many things in the area of prosperity, area of protection, area of bringing value to your life, give you the knowledge that you need. The knowledge in this book, they are not going to teach it in mainstream systems. You're not going to find it anywhere. So if you want to know about the ancient African spiritual system, deities, how to work with the deities directly without any middleman, you need to get this book of Whispers of Amente, Pathways to Ascension. So the spirits can whisper into your ears and tell you the things that you need to do to help to shape your life and bring prosperity to your life. It's just $100, okay? Powerful book. Then if you want to know how to do spells, this one, Walking in the Shadow of the Gods, will help you. Over 200 spells a year. There are spells for different type of things, for different kind of illnesses, diabetes, arthritis, uh, all kind of illnesses are here. So the remedies here will help you. The botanical names of the herbs are here. You use herbs, mixing of compounds. This book is a DIY approach to spirituality, has a lot of knowledge. It will teach you how ancient African people do spells or remedies to treat themselves. So it will give you a lot of capacity that will help you in so many things in life. So please get your copy now. It's just $100 and it's not expensive. Okay. This one, Quantum Physics and African Spirituality, will teach you the interrelationship between quantum physics and African spirituality. This one takes out all the noise from the subject. It gives you the ability, the capacity, the knowledge and wisdom that you need to know. For those people that are still in Christianity or they don't really understand about African spirituality, they want to know about the origin of it. I have explained everything in this book with a lot of scientific evidence to back what I am saying here. So you can get this one. This one is just $50. These two books are on Amazon. Okay, I've already put this on Amazon, but I prefer you can buy from me. If you want to patronize me, buy directly. Okay, this one is not going to be there. I'm not going to put the third one on Amazon. Okay, only these two are there for now. So you can get this book if you want to have more knowledge, more ideas about African spirituality. Then, if you also want to learn, I have a 6 month masterclass where I teach everything about African spirituality from the history to the science and spirituality to the metaphysics, how to make contact with the deities of our nature, and 5 elements. You can register for that program as well. A very comprehensive and self-explanatory program that will help you. Then, if you also want to do your consultations, oracle tarot readings, I do all those. You want to buy your spiritual items, your herbs, meditation beads, soaps, a lot of stuff, ointments. I have lots of items that I sell. You can also visit my website, River of Knowledge, and you can get a lot of information from there as well. So, apart from that, I thank you very much for watching today, and I'll be seeing you in the subsequent videos as usual. So, take care and bye. Peace.